Hey there, smart decision being here today. Welcome back to Simply Rue.
Hey there, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel, Simply Rue. I hope you guys are good. I'm good, thanks. In case you guys are wondering. So, a few weeks or days ago, I posted a video on backpacks, right? What you shouldn't do when you're carrying your backpacks or your bags. And a lot of the comments were, Sakatwita say, how should we carry the bags? So, this is the video on Sakatwita say. Before we get into that, if you haven't liked the page, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and please do share the video. All right, so let's get into it. So I want you guys to think of your body as like a system, right? And a system that loves balance. Okay, so you have your left side and you have your right side. Okay, so you need to think of your body as a system that loves balance. And if it doesn't balance, it wants to compensate. So your body thrives on compensating. Whichever movement you do, it's constantly thinking about, okay, what am I going to do to compensate for this movement? Okay, so we're going to talk about carrying our bags on one side. So before we get into that, I want us to remember this. Everybody has a dominant side. Okay, number one. Number two, everybody has a side that they're very comfortable with. So for me, it's my left side. Each time I carry a bag, I carry something, I usually use my left side and I carry my bags like this. Okay. But that's where the problem comes because when you're going to carry your bag, depending on the load that you're going to have, if it's going to be heavy, the one side becomes overloaded and my right side has to compensate for that. Okay, and in most cases, when someone carries a bag or something that is heavy, their shoulder is going to hike. Okay, their shoulder is going to come up like this, or they are even going to maybe bend their trunk depending on how heavy it is, so that they try and move with so that they can try and actually carry the heavy load. And that's the challenge, because each time you do that every single day, you're using the same side, your other side has to compensate for it. You're going to end up hurting, in my case, the left side. So what do we do? Number one, you'd rather change sides. So today you use your left side, and then tomorrow you make use of your right side. Number two, you'd actually much rather, okay, use a bag with two straps. Okay, that is actually the safest way of actually carrying heavy loads. Okay, right. Now, secondly, now let's talk about carrying overloaded bags. So remember in the video we spoke about, okay, my bag today is not heavily loaded, guys. Okay, so overloaded bags usually they're going to drag you forward. And when you carry something that is overloaded, your center of gravity actually shifts, okay, because it's actually trying to keep you in check. Okay, so when it comes to overloaded bags, both using two strapped bags is actually very good, because at least it helps keep the load in the center, right? Number one. Number two, you're going to have to try and make sure that your bag at least sits just on your back like this. All right. So if it's going to be too low, you'd much rather adjust so that your bag comes up and it sits just around your back, right? And if you're going to carry heavy items, make sure that the heavy items come closer to your back. All right. So if I'm going to pack my bag, I'd rather put the heavier item just here so that it rests on my back, and then put the other things later. All right. So make sure when you carry your bag, okay, you're not going to lean forward like this. Try to make sure that you're straight, okay. Keep your shoulders relaxed, and then you move. And also just carry the items that you need. I know some of us suffer from overpacking. It's like, oh, maybe just in case I'm gonna need this. Then your bag actually becomes much more heavier than actually needed to be. So try to just pack the things that you need. Now let's move on to the third thing. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to talk about our crossbody backpacks. So this is actually one of the most ideal ways at which you can carry your bag. So that way saying, this is how I carry my gym bag. Yes, go ahead and carry your gym bag like this. But here's what I want you to take note of each time you carry your bags like this. Look at the strap right now. Okay, it's just around my neck, which would cause strain directly on my neck. So to adjust this, make sure that your strap is right on your shoulder. Okay, that's the first thing. And then secondly, the load that you're going to carry, be sure that it rests just on your hip. Okay, so when you're going to carry your bag, the strap is on your shoulder, and secondly, the load that you're going to carry, it's on your hip. It doesn't have to be too low, it doesn't have to be too high, and also the strap has to be tight so that when you move, okay, your bag actually doesn't swing. Okay, it's better when the load is not heavy. In my case, the bag is not heavy. But if your bag is heavy and your load is actually going to be swinging, that does not provide balance to your body. Okay, but what is going to be very important is that whenever you carry your bags, be sure to change sides. That's what's important, because even if this is the most ideal way, your one side is the one that's working. In this case, the right side is working. Okay, so be sure to change sides. Make sure that you carry the things that you need, like I mentioned, and always be sure to keep the heaviest things closer to your body. That's one way of actually making sure that when you carry your body, it's actually going to be balanced. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember to stay happy, stay smiling, stay positive, and please do stay safe. So till the next video, bye. Toodles.